Okay, so I've made my new project. I'm going to make a couple files. New, we'll call them directories, main source, and test. And then in my main source, I'm going to make a new Python file. Let's call it average score. And down here, a new Python file, but this time I want a unit test. So test average score. Okay, and I'm just gonna test sending it to things. So here I'm gonna go ahead and put my main. And then I'm gonna def average. And it's gonna take two numbers, X and Y. And then I'm just gonna pass because I don't want to do it right now. I want to wait and write my unit tests. So my unit tests are gonna fail. So if I run those, get my thing down at the bottom, it fails because it's that, but I'm gonna test. So if I average two numbers, test average 1 and 1, then I expect to get 1 back. And then remember I have to, from average score, from main source, import average score, and then here I go average score dot average, and I send it a 1 and a 1, and now when I run it, it's still gonna fail because I haven't implemented my method yet. But this is where I want to go ahead and push to GitHub. So to get to Control Alt and tilde, Alt tilde, and then I want to make sure I enable version control. So then I set that equal to Git, and I say okay, that's good. So, and then it says it created the Git repository. Had I not had that version control set up, it would have given me a message down here to download and set up Git, but I have that controlled. But notice now it says unversioned. So I go ahead and I have that version control window there. Once you have that set up, you can go to View and Tool Windows, and that's how I put that version control up there as well. I happen to have it up here as well too, but here we can go ahead and commit, so that sends it to my local. So I don't want to pick everything though. I just want to close those little chevrons there, and I just want the test in the main, and then it tells me what's there, and I'm gonna, my commit message is gonna be initial commit, and then I am going to click commit. And now if I go to my, I had some other things set up already, so I'm gonna have to make a video on setting everything up. But if I go to my GitHub, I need to find a machine where it's not set up already. Then I will see, if I go to repos, I don't have it there. And why is that? Because again, that's with the local. So that's just, I have a local version, it's committed. But what I need to do is then I need to push. So I can do that Alt-Tick, and then I have that push, Control plus Shift plus K. Now once I hit that push, then it's got that lined up, and it wants me to go to master and define remote origin, and then that's where I can decide which one I want to send it to. And I already have that one, so I'd have to make a new remote, so I could make a new repo. What's this called? This is set up with a lowercase u, so set up GitHub. And it says it already exists, so set up GitHub 1. I don't want to initialize anything there, and then I click create repository, but it's empty. But the joy is that now I can use this URL and say OK. So now it's got the initial commit, and now I can say push. So 2 files committed. I can come back here and refresh. And see, there they are. Just